evening, aside from our regular group, Harvey Korman, Lyle Wagoner, and Vicki Lawrence, our special guests are two of my favorite ladies in all of show business, Miss Bernadette Peters and Mama Cass Elliot. Before we get started, let's turn up lights and see if y'all might have anything you want to say or ask about our show or our group or woo. Yes, sir. Oh, no, you weren't. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Have you ever worn braces on your teeth?
Have I ever worn braces on my teeth? No, can't you tell? No, I did wear see this tooth? It crossed over a little bit. The left big front tooth crossed over the right big front tooth for a while. And then I wore a retainer up in there. And then they stick a rubber band on it, you know, and like that. And I wore that for a year, and it kind of pulled it back, but I didn't wear them as a kid. I should have, you know, but then what are you going to do? But it hurts. When it's that pressure, you wouldn't think a rubber band could do that, but it hurts. You drink something and clunk it, and you just about die. It's just terrible. Yes, sir.
They say actors are never appreciated. Were you popular as a child?
What a marvelous boy you are. How old are you? You just came right out with that question.
16.
You're 16. Oh, are you interested in an older woman? Was I? You might be. Well, let me see what time it is. I'll get a note out to you. Was I popular as a child? You mean in school?
Yeah.
I had friends. I was not what you would call one that the football players would drop dead over, no. Not even, no, they wouldn't either. No, I had girlfriends and everything. I was very athletic. I could outrun any boy in school up through the 9th grade until they started to spring up, because I was this tall when I was 11, which is a pain in the neck. And, so yeah, I had friends. I still have some of the same ones. Yes, the young gentleman in the tie all dressed up.
Is it true that you're gonna make a movie?
That I'm going to make a movie? Well, yes, I have been talking about making a movie. There haven't been too many producers who've talked to me about it. I've been talking. Yeah, we're planning on one next summer, I hope, for Mr. Ross Hunter, who was a very nice man, and we hope it will come to pass. It'll be a musical, all in the nude. And, no. Any other questions? Yes.
My name is Jim Mazer, and I'm Harvey Korman's nephew, and I'd like to know how long it took you to get up to this point. How many years?
You're Jim, and you're Harvey Korman's nephew?
Yes.
Gee, you don't look anything alike. That's amazing. And you want to know how many years it took me to get to this point?
Yes.
Any other questions? No, I got interested in show business when I was 19, so it's been 6 years. Yes.
Is David Cassidy ever going to be on your show?
Is David Cassidy ever going to be on our show? I would love to have him on our show. You a big fan of his?
Yeah.
I think he's adorable. We will ask him. Yes.
If you had a chance to take your show out on location, where would you like to do it?
Oh, wow. Where would I take my show on location? Oh, here in the United States. What'd they say? I heard
Hawaii again.
Akron?
Hawaii again.
Hawaii. Yes, we've been there several times, though, with our show, haven't we? Yes. I think Hawaii, that would be fun. Yes.
Would you do a Tarzan yoga?
I would be very happy to do Tarzan. That's not it. We'll be right back.
From Television City in Hollywood, it's the Carol Burnett Show with Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, and Lyle Wagoner.
Carol? Hello? Oh, yeah, hi, Stanley. Where are you? Carol, there's someone at the door. Carol! Just a second, Stanley.
Hi, I'm a little late with the groceries today.
Carol! Oh, it's the oven.
Yeah.
Wait a second, Stanley. Carol, will you please come here? That's the laundry man. I'll be right out. You're gonna be a little late, did you say? Wait a second, Stanley.
Hey, where's your trash can, huh?
In the kitchen.
Ah.
No, not the television. Wait. Sorry, Stanley. Call me back. Light on the starch, please. Laundry man, come back. Stanley? Stan? Hello?
It's a little crowded in there, so we put the TV set on the stove.
Wait a minute.
I don't understand you. Your boyfriend is coming over for cocktails, and you stand around doing nothing. I gotta do everything myself around here. Hi, honey, what happened?
Some young punk drove right through a stop sign and smashed right into my car.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then he started a fight with me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, but I can't say the same thing for him. It's amazing, Carol. After all these years, all of my Army training came back to me, and I really let him have it.
You hit him with a typewriter?
No, I belted him with my fist, and he was big, Carol, really big, but he didn't scare me. I just hauled off and hit him right in the chin.
Right in the chin, huh?
On the chin.
Yeah, my poor baby.
Ooh, watch my nose.
Your nose? I thought you hit him.
Well, a bunch of people gathered around, and he had to drag me off the punk before I killed him. Well, they were holding me back. Then he punched me in the nose.
Oh, you poor thing.
Is my nose straight?
Yeah, for the first time.
Just be careful.
All right.
Oh, honey, if I ever get my hands on that punk, I'll kill him. I'll really kill him if I ever get my hands on him
honey.
again.
Go calm down and get cleaned up because Chrissy's boyfriend's coming over.
I know, honey. That's why I came home early. I want to meet him.
All right.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
You must be Stanley.
Right.
Well, I'm Chrissy's sister, Carol.
Oh, I can tell. There's a very strong resemblance.
Oh, yeah. Well, that often happens in families when two sisters are born very close together. I'm older.
I know.
Why don't you sit down?
Oh, thank you very much.
Chrissy, Stanley's here.
That's a very lovely outfit you're wearing.
Oh, thank you. Actually, it belongs to Chrissy. She and I wear each other's clothes all the time. We have practically the exact same measurements.
Oh.
Hi, Stanley.
Oh, hi.
Come on, let's all sit down.
Oh, thank you. Look, I'm sorry I was late, Chrissy, but I was in a dumb automobile accident.
Isn't that a...
Were you hurt?
No, it wasn't very much. Just a dented bumper.
Oh, good.
But the driver of the other car was such a jerk. You know, he started to fight with me.
He hit you?
That guy, he probably misses his own mouth when he eats.
Why didn't I fix us some drinks? Good idea.
Boy, what a jerk. I couldn't get over the way he was acting.
Stanley, did you see what kind of a car it was that the other man had?
I think it was a convertible. Yeah, a blue convertible.
Well, just as long as nobody was hurt.
Nah, one punch, it was all over.
Well, let's drink and be merry.
Oh, thank you. There we are. Well, how are you, Chrissy?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, let's hope the evening ends up better than it started out.
Oh, I'll drink to that. Cheers!
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's a good drink. I needed it. That guy got me so angry that if I ever see him again, I'll twist his nose off.
Why isn't Roger here yet? Roger!
In a minute.
I'm sure Stanley would love to see the house. This way to the kitchen. Show him the house.
What are you doing?
Roger had an accident too, and Stanley's the one he had it with.
You mean Roger and Stanley are the ones that were fighting?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And if we don't keep them apart, there'll be a massacre.
What are we gonna do?
Keep them apart.
Where's Chrissy and her boyfriend?
She's showing him the house.
Oh, I need a drink.
You better change your tie.
Why?
You have a spot on it.
Where?
There.
Ah! I'd be sorry you can't see the spot anymore.
You like the little house?
Oh, it's very nice. You have a lovely cellar.
Yeah. It's too bad you guys better rush to catch the
Oh,
movie.
yeah, we better hurry,
Now,
Stanley.
wait a minute, please. Look, I'm not in the mood to see a movie anymore, Chrissy. I'm sorry, but that guy got me so burned up.
Sure. Look at the patio.
Oh, now what about that drink? Oh, on second thought, I'll make it myself.
I'll help you. We're out of ice.
Huh?
Ice?
Oh.
Well, isn't it pretty outside?
It's kind of chilly.
Yeah, show him the guest closet.
The guest closet?
Yeah, well, you are a guest.
Well, I must say, Carol, you sure know how to throw a lively cocktail party.
Fun?
Yeah, it's a swell closet.
Your nose is swelling up. Stanley, this is Roger. Roger, say hello to Stanley. The kids have to rush to the movie.
But Carol, please! Hello, Stanley.
Nice to meet you, Roger. You certainly have an interesting family.
Yeah.
You don't know each other?
How could we have met? He wasn't in the closet.
Sit down, Stanley.
Thank you.
You guys both had car accidents, and Carol thought it was with each other.
Oh, you mean you had an auto accident, too?
Yeah.
Here I was trying to keep you guys apart because I thought you were going to have another fight. I was only trying to protect you, honey.
Protect me? Did you really think a little guy like Stanley here could beat me up?
Well, you know what they say. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Oh, what's the matter with your nose?
Oh, it's nothing. This punk I had to fight with landed a lucky punch.
Oh. Well, if I'd have hit you, you'd still be laying there. You know, as a matter of fact, the guy I fought was almost your size, but good looking.
There's something wrong with the way I look?
Oh, no, of course not. I just meant that he was in a lot better shape.
Why don't we all have a drink?
Wait a minute. What do you mean a lot better shape?
Well, not exactly a lot better shape. He just wasn't old.
Old? You think I'm old, you little pipsqueak?
Well, you're not exactly one of the Brady bunch.
Oh, does your mommy let you stay up late enough to watch that?
Just what I would have guessed. Support hose.
That does it, you little squirt.
Grandpa!
Grandpa, I'll show you that, Grandpa. Put him up. Ow! It's bleeding.
You little bully! Pick on somebody your own size! Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cass Elliot.
The look of love is in your eyes. A look your smile can't disguise. The look of love is saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you, now that I have found you. You've got the look of love, it's on your face. A look that time can't erase. Be mine tonight. Let this be just the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow and then seal it with a kiss. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you, now that I have found you. Don't ever go. Don't ever go. I love you so. I love you so. I love you so.
Has that sound effects man shown up yet?
Not yet, Jonesy.
Have you tried the corner saloon?
Wait a minute. I heard that. Big mouth.
Drunk again.
I refuse to go on the air with a drunken sound effects man.
Get someone sober, for heaven's sake.
You stay out of this, ham bone. Okay, I'm ready for the joke, Gonzy.
You better be. Get into the sound effects booth.
Don't rush me. How about a little kiss first? Her first.
You stay away from her, you big lush.
Who are you calling a slush?
Look. Oh, I haven't.
Do you expect us to go on the air with a drunken sound effects man?
It's too late. Places, everybody.
Never seen anything so
sir.
unprofessional in my
Hard working conditions like this.
5,
4,
Concentration
3,
is absolutely gone.
2, 1, music.
Sylvia, I told you never to come here.
I had to see you, Norman.
But you might have run into Linda. She just went down to the drugstore for a minute.
I know, I just saw her leave. You haven't told her about us, have you, Norman?
I haven't had the chance.
You mean you haven't had the nerve? Norman, I refuse to go on like this, constantly being the other woman.
Sylvia, you can't stay. Linda will be back any minute.
I am not leaving until you promise to ask her for a divorce.
I promise.
I don't believe you. Oh, these past few weeks have just been dreadful.
Sylvia. Sylvia, please.
I'd like a drink, Norman.
Of course, Sylvia. Here. This wine is excellent. A little heavy, perhaps? Two beautiful memories.
And to tender moments. To love.
From the bottom of my heart.
Have you got a cigarette?
Of course.
Oh, that's a new case. I haven't seen that one before.
Linda gave it to me for our anniversary. When I open it, it plays our song. We met at a parade.
It's lovely. May I see it?
Of course.
Oh.
Sylvia, what are you doing? You might strike someone in the street. There are people down there walking. And swimming. Sylvia, please. It's 2 o'clock. You must leave. It's getting late.
It's later than you think.
I'm expecting the telephone to ring any second now.
Yes, I thought you'd be getting a phone call by now.
Otherwise, the phone doesn't ring.
Answer it.
Oh, yes, the phone. Hello. Oh, hello, Linda. Yes, darling. Of course. See you later, then. Bye-bye.
What did she want?
She's stopping off and seeing her sister before she comes home.
Oh. Norman! Norman, why don't we just run away together? I know a little town in Mexico.
No, Sylvia. I couldn't bear to leave New York. I'd go out of my mind if I couldn't hear the noises of the city, the policeman's whistle, the taxis, the cattle. It gets to you after a while.
Norman, what are we going to do?
Oh, Sylvia. Sylvia Thurgood! I can't pretend anymore. Sit down. It's best to have everything out in the open. Darling, something has happened that I didn't expect. I've fallen in love with my own wife. I'm sorry.
I knew it! I just knew it! That's why I came here today!
Sylvia, Keep your voice down. Shh, quiet. The baby is sleeping in the next room. He's having a nap. Wait, I think I hear him crying. His cold is a little worse today.
I was afraid this would happen, Norman, but it can't go on any longer.
Sylvia, don't.
I'm sorry, Norman. If I can't have you, no one can. Goodbye, Norman.
Sylvia, don't.
Goodbye, Norman.
Sylvia, don't.
Goodbye, Norman.
Sylvia, don't.
Goodbye, Norman.
Missed. Give me that gun, you little fool.
I'm hit. I'm bleeding.
My darling, I'll call the ambulance. Hello, will you send over an ambulance quickly? Never mind where.
Oh, Norman, it's too late. They'll never get here in time.
Hang on, my darling. Hang on, my darling. I think I hear the ambulance siren now. Hospital ship.
It's getting dark, Norman. What are we going to do?
No, my darling.
Okay. It's only one thing. Here is a young lady that all of us on our show love very much. We first saw her about a year and a half ago in Dames at Sea in New York, and she's the star of a New York revival of a marvelous musical on the town. Please welcome Miss Bernadette Peters.
Cherish is the word I use to describe all the feelings that I have hiding here for you inside. You don't know how many times I've wished that I had told you. You don't know how many times I've wished that I could hold you. You don't know how many times I've wished that I could mold you into someone who would cherish me as much as I cherish you. And I do. I do. It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found a somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be me, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do, for nobody else gave me a thrill all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. Nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you. Still it had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.
Stay tuned now for the second half of the Carol Burnett Show, following station identification. As the stomach turns. When last we left Canoga Falls, Marion was just saying goodbye to her physician.
Well, doctor, what's the diagnosis?
I think it's a severe case of physical exhaustion.
Oh,
Oh, now, Marion, don't worry. I'll be all right in a few days. Now, I want you to take 2 of these every afternoon.
pills?
No, cold showers.
Oh, no. No, it's probably another one of those obscene phone calls. Hello? No, you have the wrong number. Who? Susie Shrimpton? My old high school chum I haven't seen in 10 years. Oh, Susie, why don't you come right over? You will? That must be you now. Susie Shrimpton, my best friend, who left Canoga Falls 10 years ago to become a world-famous high-fashion model.
Hello, Marion.
Susie, Susie, is it really you? Let me look at you. I'll need more time than that. Sit down. More coffee?
Yes, thank you.
Cream?
Just a touch.
Sugar?
12.
Tell me, Susie, when did you arrive in Canoga Falls?
This morning on a jumbo jet.
Of course. You've been living in Europe now for 10 years. How was it?
Oh, it was an exciting 10 years, Marion, full of good times and gaiety.
Oh, Susie.
There's more.
Oh, that's really living.
Yes.
Oh, I envy your lifestyle.
You shouldn't, Marion. It's not easy being the world's most glamorous model. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all the exercises, and I'm tired of starving myself to death.
Susie, Susie, what is it you want?
I want to get married and let myself go.
I won't stand in your way.
Well, enough about me. What about you, Marion? Did you ever marry?
Yes. Yes, I was married on a Monday, and he died that Friday.
What did you do?
What could I do? I became a widow.
Trust you to do the right thing.
Will that doorbell ever ring? That's the doorbell ringing. Why, it's a young product of our troubled times with a sad face and an incredible body.
Mother, don't you recognize me?
No.
Mom, take a wild guess.
You're my son?
No, I'm your daughter.
My next guess. Well, come in. Tell me, how are you and what have you been doing? Sorry I asked.
Yeah, I've been working as a topless waitress.
Oh, that's so today. Do you like it?
Oh, it's easy now. At first I was very clumsy, though. I was all thumbs.
If you say so.
Well, I better be running along now, Mom. Starting tonight, I'm working in a new restaurant, the first topless drive-in.
Oh, good. You'll be out in the fresh air.
So long, Mom.
Goodbye. Oh, watch out for the electric windows. Now then. Oh, yes, we were talking about husbands. Susie, who is it you want to marry?
My childhood sweetheart, but there's only one chance in a million that we'll ever meet.
Lucky you. Why, it's Randy Wahoo, Susie's childhood sweetheart and Canoga Falls' leading underground movie maker. Hello, Randy Wahoo.
Hello, Marion. I want you to witness the final scene of my latest relevant underground film called Hand. I filmed 86 hours of just this hand, extending to the world, yearning, asking, wanting, needing, pleading.
Pleading for what?
Money to make the picture.
Hello there.
Who's your friend, Marion?
Randy, brace yourself. Do you remember Susie Shrimpton?
Certainement.
Yeah, but do you remember her?
Of course, Marion. Of course, Million, you silly, of course. She was my childhood sweetheart, little Susie with the freckles and the pigtails and so delicate. But enough reminiscing. Who's your friend?
I'm Susie.
But of course you are. I didn't recognize you without the freckles and the pigtails and the delicate. Wait a minute. Hold it! That's it! Let me get a good look at you. That shoulder. I'm going to star it in my next picture. It's the most expressive shoulder I have ever seen. It says everything. Give me anger. Gorgeous. Fear. Lovely. Surprise. Zoom. Close up. Frustration. Gorgeous. Give me passion. I love it. Love it. Love. Give me love. Susie, will you marry me?
Randy, a girl needs time to think.
Marion, stay out of this. Yes, Randy, I'll marry you.
I've lost a star, but I've gained a wife.
Have you ever?
But now, who's going to star in my new picture?
Don't worry, Randy Wahoo. You'll have a new leading lady. Someday, someone will ring that bell. Why? It's Sister Ruby, Canoga Falls tap dancing nun.
Hello, Marion? I can only stay a minute.
What brings you here, Sister Ruby?
I'm collecting to buy a going-away present for Sister Elizabeth.
Oh, is she leaving the order?
Oh, no, she's been traded to a convent in Chicago. They needed a saxophone player.
Well, who did you get in return?
Sister Teresa, the juggling nun. And a first draft choice from Mother Caprini High.
Wonderful. Well, you can put me down for 10.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
by the way, sister, this is Susie Shrimpton, and of course you know Randy Wahoo.
Hello?
Sister Ruby, you inspire me. I want to film the first underground religious musical.
Oh, it sounds interesting. What will you call it?
How about Beads Over Broadway?
Beads over Broadway. No. On second thought, I don't want to go into films. I'm happy in what I'm doing, and besides, I don't want to.
You mean?
Kick the habit. Well, I must be going now.
Wait, Sister Ruby! I have something to say. Something you all must know.
What is it that Marion has to say? And what about Susie and Randy? Will he make her a movie star? Will Susie's shoulder become as famous as Raquel's Welsh? And what about Marion's daughter's job at the Topless Drive-In? Is she really a good waitress, or is she just putting up a front? And what about Sister Ruby? Will she be allowed to continue dancing, or are her taps drowning out the bingo games? And what about Marion and her handsome doctor? Is it just a flirtation, or will it soon lead to a complete physical? For the answer to these and other ludicrous questions, tune in tomorrow as the stomach turns.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
much for being with us, and let's all take a deep breath and keep yelling about pollution. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long.
The part of Stanley was played by Tom Lowell, and Bob Duggan played the officer.